might come back later.
How long is this session up for?
10 hours, I think.
Jesus Christ, how much did that cost him?
Not much.
$5. Actually less, right? You get a discount now?
It's I think it was $3.45.
30 cents. Yeah, it's like 30 cents now.
So,
I'm a little nervous about my fucking race that because I'm hosting tonight.
You're hosting a race tonight?
Yeah, I'm hosting the Art of Road and Plate.
Oh shit.
I'll
have to tune in then, Tom.
But I'm not broadcasting it, but I'm just hosting it because Dustin's out of town, and I had all the ideas for the All-Star race. So he's like,
"Oh man,
why don't you run the All-Star race?" I'm like, "Okay."
Yeah, why don't you just come?
Yeah, you can come race. I'll give you, dude. The password is, it's gonna be at 8 o'clock tonight, and the password is Smash Mouth. It's a short track.
Smash Mouth. What track is it?
Well, 8 o'clock.
North Wilkesboro.
Oh, nice.
8 o'clock our time, so.
Yeah, 5 mine.
Yeah.
So there's 6 hours and 42 minutes left in this session.
Yeah, no. So basically, what I did was I did it exactly how I wanted to have it set up, how I think the oval races should be run. So I did a 55 lap main or 55 lap heat race.
Yeah.
With the top 7 inverted for a 35 lap feature.
Nice, nice.
And
it's trucks.
And it's trucks.
Yeah. Is it open setup?
I locked it to the North Wilkesboro setup, but there's not much you can do to that setup. And I drove it. It feels good, and it is literally designed for that truck at that track. So it is one of their setups for North Wilkesboro, and it runs really good.
All right.
And I did 2 fasties, so you get 2 fast repairs in each session. Like I set it up how I think the oval should be run, and we'll see how it goes.
Nice, nice.
I mean, he made the mistake of putting me in charge of it, so. But yeah, so
I'm add it to the AMS guys. Let's see if anyone else wants to show up.
Yeah, I should do that, shouldn't I?
Your exit's clear. Watch the white line.
In fact, so what I was gonna ask you, Edgar, since you've hosted this stuff before, what's got me a little nervous is I've set it up for 2 hours of racing. Or it should be roughly 2 hours. It's a 19-second lap around North Wilkesboro.
Fritosport Racing Team.
So at, I think I said 90 laps, that should be 45 minutes. Or no, that should be...
I don't know.
90, should be 30-minute race. 30 minutes of racing.
Yeah.
And then I have an hour practice. It's cutting me very
tight. That is very close.
The setup.
Yeah, so it's possible, like what happened to us last night, that, we accounted for 75 laps, and we actually went full time on the session that we bought. So most of our races, we usually end, and there could be 30 minutes remaining that we are paying for but not using because our races aren't that long. So for you, you might get to that limit, and it could cut the race. You could make the window bigger.
Another hour. Yeah, it's 30 cents. Add another hour.
Yeah, I would.
So, all right. That's the question I have.
Well, no, but the thing is, though, hang on. You're running it on laps, right? Not time.
Correct.
So yeah, add another hour.
But it does require you to. It lets you pick the laps, but then it also requires you to put in a time limit or a time frame.
No, just make where you select like open, practice, qualifying, and race. Make that extra hour. But then when you go to set the race for laps, you should be able to just hit the slider where it's just laps.
I'll show you. Hold on. I'm pulling it up now.
Okay.
And I'm doing 2 green, white checkers just in case. Static weather.
Okay.
No license restrictions. Oh, I know where I have to change it. I have to actually go into... This is one of those weird things where you actually have to go into the heat racing setup.
On your right.
Oh, you're doing heat race? You're doing heats?
Yeah.
Oh man, that changes things, and I haven't done much heat race setups for hosted.
Where is it? Oh, here we go. Enable heat race details. Here we go. Settings. Edit heat format. So okay, I've lifted open for 30 people. I think I don't think we're going to get 30 people.
Okay.
I did 57-minute practice.
Yeah.
Qualifying is 5 minutes, 3 laps, which should be double the amount of time you need.
Okay.
So I've got a 60-minute length section for 55 laps. Now, an average racing lap is 19 seconds, but a pace lap is probably going to be a minute.
Mm-hmm.
So I figured by doing that, I would have enough time. Should I set that to like 75 minutes just to be safe?
I mean, whatever you can do to make it safe, buy yourself a little bit of time. Because
yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm just
as long as you can get the same amount, you know, like you get the 75 laps in, then whatever time's left over, that's no worries, right?
Right.
It's better to hit your laps than cutting off because of time.
So now I'm going to do, so it's 35 lap final section, and I'm doing that for 50 minutes. So
okay,
that's more than a minute a lap. That should be plenty of that. And I just bumped it from an hour and a half total time to 2 hours.
Yeah, that should be fine. All right, so I was going to tell you guys, as far as the setup for the GT4, all I did was add 1 click to the rear wing and the high friction pads and the brake bias at 54.1. And that feels pretty damn good to me.
You're talking about from the endurance low downforce?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, let me go back.
Put the wing on 1 instead of 0.
Yes, and that feels way more manageable even on cold tires. Still feeling quick.
Okay. Yeah, I'm in the GP section. Fuck it. Yeah, I'm gonna try it too.
Yeah. So
the only thing I need to do is change the wing.
Yeah, 1 click on wing, high friction pads, 54.1 brake bias.
Does it sound right that it's only charging me 75 cents to host this thing?
Sounds about right.
All right.
For 2 hours?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
All right.
The fuck am I?
See, like our sessions go over a little bit at a time, so the charge is a little different sometimes. But when we were doing, remember when we were doing like 1 hour sessions, everything, the practice, qualifying, and the race, that was like probably 50 cents, 38 cents to 50 cents.
Okay, so then a 2 hours, which should be about 75 cents.
Yeah, makes sense to me.
That should work. Okay, I'm just trying not to fuck this up.
Nah,
that's all
you should
I'm
be
trying
good.
to do.
Yeah,
like I can't believe he put me in charge of this shit. So
I can.
Yeah, he's fucking lazy.
Yeah. But no, you would do a way better job. Because you actually take the time to figure things out, man.
Yeah, and that's the thing about it. I just want it to be fun, and I want it to be good, and I want anybody to come that wants to come. It is limited to 30 people, which I think that's a tiny track. So I think any more than 30 trucks would get absolutely fucking crazy.
Right.
And we have
lapping
15 to 20, so I'm figuring I gave an extra 10 spots. So, but no, like I said, everybody, all the oval guys said, "Hey, let's do some short track racing." He kept saying no, 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 and I was like, you know what? Because it was my original plan was to run the Daytona road course.
Oh yeah, that's right.
15 laps, and then do a 60 lap feature on the oval. The only problem with that is it would, because I'm not doing it as part of the league, it would require me to set up 2 separate sessions. Everybody would have to exit out of one and go into the other. Like, there's just no easy way to do it.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that. You just have a little longer intermission, that's all.
Yeah, and but then you have to, then I'd have to go in and manually update it where I changed all of the
grid,
like do the inversion and all that myself. So
right.
I just did,
or you have them do it, or you have them do it on the pace lap. You have everybody get in the spots they need to be.
And then clear the black flag.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I was gonna do, and I do need to set up a button to clear flag. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, high friction is the only way to go.
I agree. Yeah, medium's no good. Yep.
It changed the way I drove.
Oh, 100%. And then having the rear wing at 1 really helps the rear push it down for the grip you need. You can slide a little, but you feel like you can still throttle through it.
So after all that work today, I have
That's the car behind.
a brand new AC unit running the second and third floor.
Oh, good, dude. I was gonna ask you how that went, or when
Which
it was
is nice
getting
because
done.
now my attic area is going to be a lot cooler.
Nice.
That's
And
where your
then
sim rig is.
Left
yes,
side.
I
Clear
had
left.
to add an extra run, so I have an extra vent now in
Good.
the attic. That sits right over the. So basically, it's right in the middle of the room. And it's on the wall instead of the ceiling. So it splits the room in half. So half of it comes towards my sim rig, and half of it comes towards my TV viewing area. So
Beautiful. And hopefully it'll
Yeah.
last a while. That's awesome.
$13,000.
Jeez, are you kidding me? Wow.
No.
That's a good chunk, Tom.
Well,
But at least you'll be comfortable racing.
yeah, it had to be done. My unit was
Yeah.
20 years old.
Oh, wow. Okay.
You know how many months of iRacing that is?
Yeah.
6.
Shit.
Yeah, it's like 6.5 months.
Man, I can't buy any tracks for a year. No,
What's
but
that
they
that
did.
Malone says? That's why he pays $400 a month to race.
$400 a month. Yeah.
All right, let me go in here and make these changes to the GT4. So you said you went in, you're running the low downforce.
Yep, low downforce endurance.
Yeah, and you added high friction pads.
Yep.
what
54.1 brake bias.
Okay.
And the rear wing go from 0 to 1.
Sorry, I'm starting to feel the wing now.
So that's just under wing settings, right?
Correct.
Okay.
At the bottom of the page, yeah.
Yeah, and then it says diff clutches at 8. It changed.
Yeah. Just leave it
Okay.
at 8, yeah.
I don't even know what that fucking does.
How strong it bites.
The rear end.
Yeah. It's like a differential. So the more plates, the less you can turn.
Yeah.
Makes it
Basically
more
what it comes down to.
positive traction if there's more.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's the word, posi-track. You want to do more straight lines, or you want to do more turns?
I feel like an idiot, guys. And my car's not showing the spec map, but unless I fucking do this fucking bullshit.
Thanks for doing the paint too, man. You did great.
No worries.
Car's named Ellie. Tom
I
named
liked
this
it.
one.
Yeah, the name is actually on the rear left rear quarter panel, or left rear bumper.
Yep. Saw that. Looks good.
And I showed her. She was excited
Good, good. I'm glad.
because she's the reason I get to race most week, like in the Legends and the,
Oh, good.
because she watches Russell, which is our youngest, which allows me to
Good thinking, Tom.
get. I wanted to get her bought in.
Yeah.
Be a good mom someday.
Well, we might see. Right now she believes that she likes girls more than
There's
boys.
a faster car approaching.
Yeah.
But she's at that age too, and right now it's cooler to be. I hate to say it like this. Nobody's streaming right now, are they? Oh, you are.
I am.
Edgar?
Yeah.
Never mind. I'll
Don't worry about
keep
it.
my opinions to myself. No, I don't have a problem with it. I mean,
Well,
the
yeah.
truth
I
about
mean,
the
my
matter
sister
is-
just got married to a girl, so
well, yeah, my sister-in-law is married to a girl.
yeah. Very common.
I don't have a problem
Oh,
with
it's too early. How old is she?
it. 11.
Yeah. Still a lot of time.
Eh,
She's in
Yeah,
middle
yeah.
school.
through
And the thing
phases.
about it is, she thinks boys are icky, and I understand that. It's just,
Right side.
you know, when we were growing up,
They are pretty
that other
dumb.
option was not an option.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
Well, you'll know when Mother Nature kicks in, whether boys are
Right.
still icky.
Right.
You're about a year or two away
I
from
just
that,
know
think.
her mom, and I just don't see her fit. But we'll see. Like I said, it doesn't bother me either way, because like it did early in my life, but that was when I was a fucking curmudgeon. So
I just gotta support them, man. Just your kids, you know.
oh yeah, look, I love them all, and they could do whatever they want to do, as long as they don't murder somebody unjustifiably.
Oh yeah. No, that's totally it. As long as there's no violence, no pain inflicted on anybody, you know.
Off the pace.
I'm gonna say your kids have a way of being able to hurt you no matter what. So
Oh yes.
yeah. will
Then you
never
appreciate
feel
your own
the pain.
parents and understand them.
Exactly.
Yeah, I love my parents, but they weren't the best of parents.
Well, that's
Not
the
that they
thing,
were,
man.
not that they were unhealthy people. Like it's not like I grew up in an unhealthy house, but
Right.
like my mom was
Guy
manic
behind
depressive
has
and
just done a
bipolar,
9:04.
and
0.1 seconds.
my
Yeah,
dad
that's
just
rough.
didn't know how to. My dad just didn't know how to handle all of that. So it was
Well, that's
just
the tough part, man. Like we think when you're a little kid, you think your parents are like superheroes, and then you start figuring out they're just normal people that
right.
are trying to figure life out with along with kids.
Yeah. Normal.
My mom
normal.
was
Yeah.
hyper religious, and my dad wasn't at all.
Yep.
That's
Yep.
got to be interesting.
They
So
still alive?
basically, it was me with him and my sister with her.
Oh wow.
Well, that's the thing that ended up happening in my house is because I was the oldest. My dad leaned on me, so like when my mom started having her moments,
Yeah.
he wanted me to help him get her back to doing stuff, and so it was just.
And that's rough on you.
Yeah,
know?
it wasn't until I got to college that I literally had a good close friend of mine. He pulled me to the side. He goes, "You know this isn't right, right?"
Exactly. It's not
And
your
I'm like,
job, dude. You're a
and he's
kid.
like, "I'm like, what do you mean?" He goes, "Your dad leans on you way too much, and you're in college trying to get a degree." And I was like, it basically what happened was what it boiled down to was I was over studying for an exam with him, and my dad called me. He's like, the water pipe under the sink is busted, and it's flooding the kitchen. And I was like, okay.
All right, Dad.
And he's like, can you come? I need you to come fix it. And I'm like, well,
Wow.
I'm studying for a test. And he goes, I said, why don't you just shut off the main water valve and I'll come and fix it when I'm done. And he's
All
like,
right.
the water valve's down in the basement.
Clear right.
I'm like, yeah, it's one flight of stairs. Anyway, long story short, he was just like, you got to come help. So my buddy's like, look, let's go over and fix it. We'll come back and we'll study afterwards.
Yeah, that's rough, dude. I totally get that. You know, I've seen that too, and some things are never fair like that too. I mean, it happens in my family as well. So
children learn what they live, right? It's why kids don't want to leave abusive parents. They just think that's how love is.
Right. I mean, if you never seen anything different until somebody tells you from an outside view.
Exactly. Well, there's no such thing as a perfect family.
Exactly.
Everyone's got their demons, right?
Oh yeah, for sure.
I had a pretty fun childhood. I used to go drag racing with my dad, and he raced motocross.
Yeah.
All right, ban Mike.
Build hot rods.
Fucking guy lived in a happy home.
Well, for me, man.
And then I got into music, and
yeah,
he wasn't real happy at first until I started doing it professionally.
Yeah, dude. That's what's tough about it. It's tough to accept sometimes, you know, like you want your kids, you see your kids sometimes following your footsteps too, and when it doesn't work out, you just realize you got to support them, but sometimes you don't know how, especially older generations, you know what I mean?
He got into airplanes later in life.
Nice.
I wasn't. It was fun flying on a pretty day, but it wasn't my thing.
Yeah, no, I get that too.
I mean, I used to do touch and goes and fly by myself, but I never bothered to get my license because I didn't care that much. And I damn sure don't like flying in IFR weather where you can't see shit.
Right.
You can literally be upside down and not know it. And I know that sounds unbelievable, but
oh no, I know.
I've experienced it. It's absolutely true.
Yeah, like, well, for me, I haven't seen my dad since I was like 11, man. So, you know, I got a good stepdad, you know. I got a good stepdad and had a good grandfather, so that helped. But yeah, it's definitely different, you know. We've all had so many different experiences, but there's always somebody that can make a big impact.
Yeah, and there's always someone that had it worse.
Exactly, and that's what makes you be grateful for what you do have, right?
Exactly.
Sometimes that's, you know, sometimes not having is what'll motivate you to not be like that. Like, for me, the motivation to be a good dad was not having a good dad.
Yep.
Hey, I'm back.
All right.
Sorry, back on the flying thing. I think if I could afford a helicopter, I would get my license.
Yeah.
That's what I would want to do.
My dad must have heard me from heaven and said, "Fuck you." I don't know where
one of
y'all.
those mosquitoes.
I mean, I had my grandfather. He was a pilot and a colonel in the military, so I got to fly with him quite a bit. And
That sounds like fun.
And that was in Guatemala, man. And his best friend owned a helicopter line, so I was around aviation quite a bit. And my stepdad, you know, worked for NASA and Skunk Works and was a sheet metal mechanic. So some cool stuff.
Isn't there somebody else on the team that's either worked for Skunk Works or
Matt Thompson? He's in aviation. All right, I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna have a meeting here soon. I'll be back.
No worries.
All right.
I just got back on track. My whole system shut down.
I like the setup, guys. I like the setup like this. I got a 859.
Yeah, I haven't seen it in the time yet, but it feels better.
Yeah, I'm gonna save it as Endurance Low Downforce V2.
Yep.
All right, I'll be back.
All right.
Yeah, when I first saw those mosquito helicopters, it's like that's what I would like to do as a hobby.
You talking about like the bubble ones?
The one-seater. Little tiny thing that runs on a Rotax. They're not a thing anymore, but
they're home built.
Yeah, they send you the kit.
Yeah.
It takes about 1,000 hours to build.
Oh way, that would scare the shit out of me.
My dad's first foray into flying was a gyrocopter.
Oh my, really?
Yeah.
Those look wild.
Yeah, it scared him, and so he sold it and went and took lessons and got a real airplane. The guy that he sold it to killed himself in it.
Oh,
but he was an idiot, though. It was his own. He was being very, very stupid.
Yeah, I've actually flown a Remos, which is like a bathtub with wings. It's a tiny 2-seater airplane. But when I turned 30, my father-in-law for my 30th birthday paid for me to fly the Remos with a pilot, which was fun. And that scared the shit out of me. Funny enough, y'all say that, but we were down at aircraft carrier, and they had a like one of the I call it the Magnum PI helicopters.
Oh yeah, that's the other one I like. I love that one.
And they were doing tours, $35 a person, which is a bad price. Because there's a lot of things you can see. Like you can see the aircraft carrier. There's Fort Sumter. There's a lot of stuff down in Charleston. But I get motion sickness very easily, and I was watching him take off and bank, and like he was just whipping that thing around like it was nobody's. I'm like, dude, I love you, James, but we get up there and I'd ask him to fucking fly back and land right as soon as we got.
Yeah. God.
Like I actually sometimes get, like especially on this track, like there are some corners where if I'm just kind of zoned in, when you go up and down, my stomach, I feel my stomach go up and down. Even though
your brain is telling your stomach. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I want the motion rig for. I wanted to simulate that freaking stuff.
I get that feeling just by zoning in.
I feel like I'm just missing out on what makes me fast.
Well, I heard that for the most part, motion rigs don't make you faster. They make the experience better, but
none of the pros
No.
use motion rigs.
Yeah, but I mean, I like that tactile sensation.
no, absolutely. Like, don't let me talk you out of it. I think that's.
Oh no, I'm absolutely gonna do it. I mean, one of the biggest things that drives me nuts about this simulator is that I can't feel the tires with my ass.
Do you not have any vibration stuff going on?
I have a butt kicker, which helps a little bit.
I've got
But
6 different ones. I got 4 in my seat, and they're all separate. You know, have their own power amps, so they're discrete left and right. Man, that makes a huge difference. I can absolutely
Yeah.
feel the back end of the car moving.
And that's what I'm missing. So whatever comes through
Damn
the
it.
steering wheel and whatever comes through the visual, and I'm in a VR, I feel like I'm missing that swing of the ass feel.
Damn it! I just blew it. I had an 8-minute lap going. Damn it!
You did, eh?
The
Well,
last
I don't
corner
think I have.
before the long straightaway, I just got in the grass.
See, I don't know if it would work or not, but and I think I've probably seen this somewhere because I know I'm not smart enough to think of it by myself. I always thought that maybe one of those, like if they would create a vest or something that you could wear that basically had like inflatable air pockets, so that it could put pressure on different sides of your body, like when you were going through a turn. Like if you were going through a right-hander, it would put extra pressure on your left side of your body to give you that feeling.
Greg has the chair. He's been telling me about that chair for a while now.
Oh, so somebody has done.
Yeah, there is a chair installed, but yeah, it's not air-filled. It is pressure, but yeah, it comes out. So for sustained G's.
Yeah, see that to me would be like if I felt pressure on my left side when I was going through a right-hand turn, that would give you that same sensation of being in a car. And
You can also get the seatbelt apparatus where it pulls on you.
the seatbelt puller. So when you hit the brakes,
yeah, the one thing I really do want to buy down the road is when I get a better PC is the Tony Kanaan fans.
So I don't have them, but I have a small fan blowing on me.
Well, I have fans blowing on me all the time, but the fans are variable speed and they adjust to how fast you're going in the car.
That would really be cool with open wheel cars.
Yeah. And like apparently they've got the technology so far advanced now that like if a car passes you, you get the wind sensation of a car passing you.
Oh wow, that'd be cool. Well guys, I think I'm gonna call it for today.
Alright, I'm just now getting into my
I gotta finish this one.
That setup was a lot better.
9.023.
Oh yeah, I'm already up on my Delta and I'm not even just running this new setup. It feels so much better.
It's a lot better.
I'm up half a second already on my Delta. I just got to the old track. So I'm gonna see if I can pull this one out.
Alrighty guys, I'll talk to you guys later.
Alright, same. Yeah, I gotta go back and do some work, but
this is starting to get good.
oh dude, I'm telling you right now, I'm up already 2 seconds.
I don't know if it's because I'm getting good now, but I don't want to say too much because it'll be.
Well, let me know if you get up close to me. I don't want to affect your fast laps. If you get close to me,
I'll catch you. Yeah, I'm not gonna catch you.
Go-ahead's last lap time is at 9:05.9 seconds.
Well, I've been running speeds 30 seconds slower than you guys, but I haven't really been full laps. So.
Go. Fucking it up. Oh, I'm not fucking it up. Sorry, I feel like I'm fucking it up, but I'm still up 1.5 seconds already.
Yeah, I think my next purchase is going to be a set of those pedals, those B&M pedals or whatever. I've heard good things.
I actually really like my pedals.
I like my pedals
the mods
alright.
I got from Mike, I love them.
Because you're running what? You have Easy Mode?
No, I have Thrustmaster.
Really?
The basic mode style. Yeah. And,
you talking about those like the plastic face pedals?
Yep.
Wow, those were what I started on.
But I got the shit, I'm losing time now. Come on.
Yeah, I think I had.
Yeah,
Are those like the TM3 pedals or whatever?
yeah, they're TLCM.
I don't know if they had. I don't know if they had the. I think mine was load cell, but no, actually, I don't think they were load cell.
No, they look exactly the same as the ones that aren't load cell.
Okay.
The one I bought it about, I want to say 4 years ago. It was a pretty new feature.
Yeah, I think because I got mine about 5 years ago, so that makes sense.
Yep.
And I spent $300 for the whole thing, so.
Oh God, I see. Okay. So,
Yeah, now
probably
I have the V2s, or the V3s from Fanatec, and they're pretty good.
Well, I didn't like these for the longest time until I got the mods that Mike sent me. It was almost #1 on my list of the next replacement for the pedals. And Mike kept telling me. Mike told me for like 6 months. They're better. So I have those. They suck.
Well, so I clicked on the Laura stream for the Sebring, and she's running like an old school Thrustmaster wheel in like a play seat. Like I was amazed at how much speed she gets out of that.
Well, I'm on the Thrustmaster.
But you have the direct drive Thrustmaster, right?
Nope.
Oh, you're on the belt.
Direct drive. I'm on belt drive, and I'm using the rally wheel.
Yeah, my first wheel was the Thrustmaster. It was the nicer belt drive, and I had to buy the pedals separate. And I still have the shifter. It's my go-to factor.
Good. I mean, I don't like the much of anything with the shifter, but it's decent. It's better than a
Do
lot.
you have that mod that goes in the bottom of it?
Nope.
You need to get that.
I just put the short shifter plate on it.
Yeah, I know you need to get I did the short shifter plate, and you need to get the. It's just like a big like hunk of plastic.
I know what it is. It goes in there, and
yeah,
and it's on my list.
They're cheap too.
Yeah, I know. Well, the one I found was in like in the UK, so the only problem I would have had is the shipping is ridiculous. But
text me your address, because I think I've got mine sitting in a box. I never even installed it.
Oh fuck yeah! Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, DM me your address.
Yeah, I'll send it to you, and then if I like it, I'll send you some money, whatever you.
Nah, dude, don't, dude. It's literally a hunk of plastic sitting in. I know. I have a bin.
But you paid for it. And...
Actually, I didn't.
Oh.
So I was one of the first ones that got the kit that would convert your.
It's now 92 Fahrenheit.
Basically, it was a magnetic plate, and it would convert your that Thrustmaster. It would basically convert it over to a. You could do it as a sequential shifter.
Yeah, you can, but you got to take it all apart. I hate that. I'm not doing
that. Yeah, no, yeah. So they sent me that, and because they sent me something wrong with it, they didn't give me the correct plate or whatever that I had ordered, and so they sent me the new plate, and also as a sorry gift, they sent me the heavy shifter plate, and I never installed it, but I have both, and yeah, the one that I've got, I think it's from SRM. But the one that I've got for to turn it to sequential, you basically all you have to do is unscrew the shifter ball, and it's magnetic, and this little plate slides down, and it has a little spring in it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll send you the whole thing.
I have a 3D printed shifter knob that literally just pulls off.
Okay, then here's what I'm going to do.
You have to undo it. Yeah, and I'm going to 3D print one that twists on.
Yeah.
Oh. All right, check out my time. Check out my time coming up.
Yeah, I wrecked, so I'm off. I'm back in the track now. But Yeah, just send me your address, and what I'll do is I'll box it up for you, all that stuff, because I'm not using that Thrustmaster right now. I'm not using it at all.
That's awesome.
So I'm going to keep the shifter because I do use it. It's my fallback in case my other shifter ever breaks. So I've got this Pentatech one, and I did have to disconnect it. Like when I first got the Pentatech, it had a software glitch, and when I was racing the Mustangs, it would just randomly say that it was in neutral.
That's just a Mustang thing. You know, in the practice at Mosport, I missed so many shifts that I was really worried about the race.
Dude, y'all all did good. Like, the only thing that killed me, like,
man.
I wasn't beating up Mike on reversing back and hitting, whatever his name is. But what I was trying to say to him is, his car was dead in the water, and if he wouldn't have hit him, he wouldn't have finished the race. Because he did not cross, he was stopped right at the start-finish line.
Yeah, that was funny.
Because if he would have gone around him, then it wouldn't have been as cool. But if he had gone around him, he'd have finished ahead of him, and he would have been relegated to like last place because he didn't finish the race, or the last car running.
His car was dead, right?
Yeah, it was dead in the water.
Engine was dead. Yeah, exactly.
And Mike
So that
or
actually
Matt
helped him.
backing up into him actually pushed him across the start-finish line.
Yeah, and he didn't lose the position because of it. Like he still he still finished before that guy.
Oh, good.
Who was that? You said it was Evan, or?
No, was it Evan? I forget who it was. It was the guy that was on. Jay was talking to him.
I'm gonna say I was ahead. Oh, Dan on?
No.
Or Rush.
Brandon Rush.
Okay.
Yeah, he's the one that took out everybody in that final turn.
Yeah, I saw that in the broadcast. That was bad. It's a shame because frickin' Brandon's been good, especially in the truck series and everything, right?
Yeah.
But he went to Jay's stream. He felt that. He's like us. We feel fucking horrible when that happens.
Well, I sent Mike a message. I thought, so basically, remember when I lost it going through Moss Corner, and I went real high off the track, and y'all both went underneath me? So when I slid back on track, I think I barely, I felt my car felt like I barely touched it. And I was like, oh shit, I hope I didn't damage you. Because he quit right after that. And I'm like, and Mike was like, nah, man, my daughter was acting up. I had to go take care of my daughter. I was like, okay, I just wanted to make sure it wasn't me. Because I felt so bad for like the last few laps. I felt so bad. I'm like, I hope I didn't take Mike out.
No, and the reality is we're not going to get angry at each other because we know we're not doing it on purpose. Unless, of course, we're doing it on purpose.
Right.
We're not in AMS doing that. We're in our own fucking server, right? So it doesn't really matter as much. But yeah, I don't think anyone on our team wants to kill anyone. From our team, at least.
Yeah.
Other people, maybe. So yeah, I'm never going to get mad at you. It doesn't matter how much you fuck up. It's going to be a fuck up.
Right. Well, it was like last night, man. That was, even though I was so pissed at the race because of everything that happened, and I was pissed at the fucking AI for wrecking me, that last lap battle with you was so much fun. Like, it was why I enjoy oval racing. The over-under, and then being able to hold it through the second turn with you on top, it was great. I enjoyed it.
Well, that's why when I come behind you, I don't always pass you. Sometimes I'm helping you learn how to deal with someone being fast behind you.
Right.
Because everything is a fucking learning experience. Like,
yeah.
And this is why you shouldn't be ashamed of your because I did not have an easy race.
I appreciate
it. Took a lot of it took effort. Whereas even last season, you were basically a pylon.
A rolling roadblock.
If we're being honest, you were. Yeah, you weren't really a roadblock. You were just slow and safe and steady, right?
Yeah.
Same with John and Greg. First year I joined before I joined the team, they were literally a hazard. to get around. Greg would brake so early all the time that it was dangerous to the people around him.
Wow. Yeah, for me, it was honestly, and this is why I still have, why my heartstrings are still tied to road and plate, is because literally driving that truck helped me more with racecraft and driving the Mustang than anything else I have done.
Oh yeah, well I've definitely felt an improvement from road and plate last season.
Yeah, I mean
just from driving it, I felt it in other cars.
Yeah, being forced to drive that thing and figure out how to save tires, figure out how to handle traffic. You're not going to stay with the GT3. So he did pull me up the front or that back straight.
So yeah, he improved a lot, but I've improved over last season by a half second.
Oh yeah, dude.
On average.
Think about this. Every one of you guys, like maybe Mike, because you and Mike were pretty good last year in AMS. But the fact that you guys basically are racing up there with the pros every week, and it just shows, like, this team, the whole reason I'm enjoying iRacing again is because this team really, we help each other out, and it's made us all better.
Exactly, and it's still fun. Like, my big worry about getting better is that, you know, it's work. You have to put in the time. You have to commit. You know, Garage 61. You have to analyze. There's a lot of stuff to be in a pro.
Yeah.
I'm not ready for that. I don't want to. I want to have fun. So if I'm a fast amateur, I'm okay with that.
It's just like, because you watch people like Matt Malone. He's like, oh, he just hops into races and without practice and does really well. But what you don't see is he does a lot of racing offline. Like,
well, that, and he's been doing it for 15 years.
Yeah, he's done it since the service started, pretty much. So.
Yeah, I'm literally on my 3rd year.
I'm right there with you. I think you got me by like a month or something.
Yeah, and even out of that, weekend, do 1 or 2 races. That's it. Well, I'm racing a lot more. We're practicing a lot more with you guys. Not adding anything to it. I'm just basically putting on laps and whatever we talk about, right? Just feeling set up. All that stuff has improved me by. So I'm pretty happy with that, and I can still have fun. And the fact that Mike and Matt, we're all close together in time, that helps too. A little bit of competitive. You're never gonna.
No.
If you were competitive growing up, you're not gonna stop being competitive.
You just don't know why. Like,
I just improved my time. Oh my God! Check this out. I'm coming across.
What'd you shoot? What'd you get?
I'm coming to the start finish now. Oh.
The guy in front has just done an 8:58.7.
58.6. Up with the regular people, but I feel
oh yeah, I'm still. This is my first flying lap where I haven't wrecked yet, and I am up 5 seconds on the Delta. So, and I'm like, if I got to make up 20 seconds. If I can make up 20 seconds, I'll be within the ballpark.
Well, you've got.
Yeah, that
could be plenty.
Oh, and I know this track fairly well. Like, I know what turns I fuck up, and I know what turns, like that quick left, tight turn, and right that comes up pretty early, right after the foxhole, right before the foxhole. I struggled there, but I know now, hey, when I turn, be patient, brake, you'll be fine. Like I just went through that one turn that I was talking to you about earlier that I always would fuck up.
How am I still fourth?
AI don't have to memorize turns; they just know.
Yeah, no shit. Well, I hate to say it, but I'm literally half a second faster again, just in the GP section.
There you go.
Oh, I got some fucking speed here, man. Okay, feeling pretty good.
When you're all said and done, we're going to be
Leader is
raced
just
running low,
9:01.6 seconds.
or the low 850s. Is my guess.
Uh-oh. There it is. Okay.
There's the spin
That's
you've
good
been
enough.
looking for.
It wasn't really a spin, I just lost it. That was
Ah.
But 8:58, pretty fucking good.
I'm gonna finish. This is my last lap.
Hey.
I'm gonna finish this lap and then I'm done.
Oh, that puts me 0.6 above Edgar.
Nice.
I'll call that a success. I'll send him
I
a
would
message.
too.
Yeah, I'm gonna take off.
All right, man.
My wife's a little sick today, so I'm gonna take care of her a little while.
Yeah, take care of the wife. I shouldn't even be on right now. I'm supposed to be.
You getting paid to drive?
Right now, well, not technically because I'm 100% commission, but it would be frowned upon.
It would be frowned upon. Hey, they're not paying you, so. Oh, look, there's a client update right now. Good. I'll probably check in later today for this report. Alright, man. Send me. Where do you want me to send my address to? Through Discord?
Just send it to me on Discord.
Okay, I will do that.
Just
at some
DM
point.
me and I'll get this. I'll get it packed up and sent over the weekend.
Awesome. Thank you,
All right,
sir.
man. I'll see you
Appreciate
later
it.
tonight.
See you, guy.
degrees. It's now 88 Fahrenheit.